This stone ended up going a completely different direction that I could have never seen when I first started. And I'm just going to kind of talk you through the process of how I ended up with the final design and how I just kind of create as I go. Going into this one, the only things I knew were what the colors were going to be and that I wanted a more detailed design, and I was feeling in a playful mood, so I had a feeling I was going to end up creating something unique and just very original. Sometimes going into these, that can be a little scary because you're just kind of like, oh, I don't really know, but it all comes down to just kind of just trusting the process and going with it and just kind of seeing where it will take you. One of the beautiful things that I love about mandalas, as long as you're doing something pretty symmetrical on each side, it usually just works out in the end, and you can kind of play around with it. But since this is a round stone, I knew that whatever I do on one side, I'm doing on the other side, and we're just going to kind of keep it going and see where it would take me. So I ended up doing a lot of these big purple dots, and I was originally thinking like, oh, I'll just go through and do some tiny walking the dots around it. And as a last minute change, I switched to these swipes, which gave it like a really cool center focus. But then I realized that like I had pushed that center so far out that it gave me an opportunity to really expand the side design into something bigger. So I ended up doing these dots really spaced out, and then I kind of just played around with like, what if I did like these two dots sitting on top of it, creating like almost like this little mouse head look. And I was like, well, that's kind of cool. And now I'm just going to kind of keep going with this and just figuring out how I'm going to fill in all of this space. So I didn't want to bring in those tiny little dots at some point. So I decided that I was just going to start doing that now. And once I got through doing like the inside section, then I went to the outside and started doing some gold walking the dots. From here, it really is just a process of how do I think that this space will look the best when I go to fill it in. And it's really just kind of referring back to like previous stones and different things that I've done and just my knowledge on the art form itself, kind of all coming together at once as I just kind of experiment and kind of play around with the next part of the design. And here I noticed that like, the top of it is starting to get a little bit flat because I did the bigger dot in the center and then doing smaller walking dots going around. So I thought, that's kind of neat. And then I was like, but how am I going to evolve it from here? And I decided just to keep going with it because eventually that's going to turn into a point. So instead of it being sunken in the middle with the gold dots where it goes in, once I get to the red dots, it's starting to actually go out. And I thought that was a cool little design element. And this left me like enough room to then go in with this gold to kind of separate these two sections. And I did decide to go back with swipes instead of gold dots just to kind of tie it in with the first part where I have a lot more swipes and stuff going in. It's just made more sense to me. And once I got to this, I was like, okay, now I just got to figure out how am I going to fill in the rest of this space. So I knew that doing some type of gold would work really well. Just kind of continues the pattern that I already created in the beginning of just outlining the outside border with a row of gold swipes. So really help separate and define this area. But then it leaves me with this really weird space left that it took me a while to kind of figure out what I was going to do here. So I actually had to set it aside and think about it. And eventually I came up with the idea of bringing in like this big purple swipe. If you notice in one of the first rows, I did those little gold swipes in between the two red dots. So I thought that would kind of bring in that element back into the stone. And I really loved how the purple swipes really helped separate petals and just kind of create this new design element. But then I had like that little gap going around and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with that. And I just thought like doing like this nice red swipe that just kind of squeezes itself into this little space would be like a really cool element. I did find that whenever I did the right side of the swipe, I was able to just use a regular dotting tool to do that. But for some reason, when I did the other side, I had to always go to a needle. I think it's just the different angle, and since I'm right-handed, it just made it easier for me. I knew next that I was definitely going to bring in more dots, so I decided to just kind of outline this part with some gold walking the dots, just letting those dots get really small and just kind of fade away into that little space that I created. Once that was done, then I really did leave myself like this really awkward space on the side of the stone. So I decided to go in with these little swipes to kind of fill in that space a little bit. For the next part, I was just like, well, I could go in and do a whole bunch of swipes, just kind of closing this out, but I really just wanted to make a more prominent point on the top of those main petals in the middle. And then I went in with like these tinier swipes to just kind of finish off that side, creating like this really cool, like delicate design, just kind of falling off the side of the stone. And there I decided to just leave the negative space at that point, because I thought it just gave it a really cool design element. And from here, I knew I was definitely going to go in and do some top dots. So I decided to go with lighter shades of the red and the purple and ended up doing 3 different layers on these. So even though I didn't really have a plan going in the end, everything worked itself out. I did have to set the stone aside a couple of times to just kind of think about what my next step was going to be. But that's just all kind of the process. And sometimes it's just fun going into these projects, not really knowing what the outcome will be and just kind of seeing the way the stone will turn out.